Sagittarius, hello, welcome to your reading. So I'm sitting here after I just got done doing some, um, not really meetings. I guess they're kind of meetings, but like I was doing the zodiac readings and then I had to get into some video calls, and now I'm finishing up with you. And yeah, and then I have to do my shorts for the week as well. So yeah, I'm finishing up with you for the longer videos. And I'm like getting the cards ready, and this card wanted to pop out for you. Rest. And I kind of felt like there was this huge relief coming in for you where you're finally able to rest. You're finally able to breathe. You're finally able to think clearly or try and gain clarity on things. Being able to really be in a space where, yeah, you can just really breathe and think, even if sometimes those, even if sometimes there's hard realizations and it may be hard to deal with in the moment, but you are able to really just breathe and rest. Get the rest that you need. Everything being on your time. Okay. See what else wants to pop out for you. Okay. So we have reach, keeper of pleasure, and uncertainty. Okay. This one felt like discretion. No, I feel like another one wants to come through. Risk. But with risk, there's also transformation. Okay, so with uncertainty, I'm just gonna shuffle because I feel like something else wants to pop out, and maybe it'll pop out as I'm talking. Sometimes that happens. Um, Truth. With uncertainty, I kind of feel like with this rest also comes uncertainty. Maybe for some of you, you are uncertain in the rest. Like, are you allowed to take this rest? Yes, definitely. You are allowed to take this rest. Um, but uncertainty of like what's ahead, I kind of feel like. Keeper of pleasure makes me think of you being like, yeah, you're being able to rest, but you're also able to really take in pleasurable moments, things that make you happy without judgment, without others getting in the way, without others telling you what to do. Reach, as I'm talking about keeper of pleasure, makes me feel like you are reaching for yourself in a way of like understanding yourself, really figuring out who you are, and really reaching for a better outcome for yourself, a better future for yourself, reaching for that clarity, reaching for what aligns with you, what makes sense. Okay. And discretion makes me think of you really thinking things through and making sure that the thing that you bring into your life, or even maybe people that you bring into your life, that they are the right ones that are meant to go forward with you. Okay. We also have keeper of harvest. So this makes me feel like um being a keeper, um being a busy bee, of your own growth, what you are growing in like your own environment. And again, being having that discretion of being like, do I want this in my space? Yes or no? And being very careful on what, not just what you, who you bring in and what you bring into your life, but also just being very aware of your space, you know, so not just your internal space, but your exterior space as well. And then we also have freedom. So with freedom also, or I should say with rest also comes freedom. Freedom to choose, freedom to be who you are, freedom without judgment. I'm also very drawn to the freedom card with the number 44 on it, and I really feel like this ties into the angel number, and it's a very strong sense of protection during this time. You also have the number 11 popping up on one of these cards with the risk card, and that makes me think of 111 with blessings coming through. I do see a new beginning coming in for you guys with 36 for discretion. You add those two numbers together. Oh, no, that's a 9, not a 10. Okay, but still a new beginning, an ending and a new beginning coming through. We also have another 4. So more protection there. Yeah. A lot of change coming in, a lot of protection. And I'm sorry, my cat. Hi, baby girl. Oh, my little one. All right, let's look at some tarot cards and see what else Spirit has to say. You know what? Let's kind of adjust here so you guys can also see my cat. Because she's adorable. Even though we're being rude and not facing the camera, putting our back to the camera. Oh, she doesn't care. All right. All right. So we have 2 of Pentacles popping up. With everything we've been just talking about, just from these Oracle cards alone, it makes sense trying to find a balance, especially I, I I mean it's like every aspect of your life. And I definitely get like emotions too coming through your own internal world, but pentacles we're talking about exterior as well. Finances, home life, just material things, what we've been talking about, and finding a balance there, especially with your discretion coming up. Finding that balance of what really feels right, what serves you. 7 of Cups with choices as well popping up here. Making the right choices, really looking at the bigger picture. You know, questioning, okay, yeah, I want this thing. I want this thing, but is this something that's okay just to have, just for pleasure? But also, is this thing okay that's going to be serving me in the long run? You know, and so you're thinking ahead on things. We have 7 of Pentacles popping up. Did we see that? Sometimes I like look down and I'm like not really paying attention to where I'm putting it on the screen. So 7 of Pentacles popping up, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, 6 of Cups, and then I feel like looking on the bottom of the deck, we have Strength. Okay, and then well, actually, on the bottom of the deck too, we have 3 of Cups. and Ten of Cups. So that all felt like wanted to come through for you guys. All right, so for Seven of Pentacles, I definitely see like you have been planting seeds. Okay, you have been planting seeds and you are finally starting to see those seeds grow. I do think that as you continue moving forward, you're only going to start to see these seeds start to bloom faster as the year goes on. We have the Knight of Wands card, so that is talking about fast movement. It has also been my card talking about the Fire Horse here and how that is gaining momentum and moving forward towards your Page of Cups, where we also have new beginnings. And this also, I really do feel like brings in what I was just talking about, where there's a new beginning for you emotionally, finding balance emotionally as well. Things that are just more emotionally fulfilled. Six of Cups here, I feel like eventually, when you are ready to, you are going to be able to emotionally give back as well. You are filling up your cup, but you're also able to find a balance between filling up your cup and other cups as well, other people's cups as well. To a point, of course. Like, we don't want to give all of our energy to, to other people. We still want to keep things for ourselves too. But I do feel like you're able to do that for yourself, you're able to do that for others. And so we are not just planting the material aspects in our life, we are also finding ways to heal ourselves internally and have that good, feel good balance. Strength here, you definitely have the strength to do it, even though there may be some risks involved. Again, you were protected during this time. You have a good sense of community with you as well, with the Three of Cups coming through. So maybe if you do have any hardship as you go through this journey, you have people around you who love you and support you and will help you to the best of their capabilities. And then you have the Ten of Cups popping up too. So with the Ten of Cups here, I do feel like as you go through this journey, you are going to feel so much better, so emotionally fulfilled. If there is anything romantic that you do want to have, I do see that coming through, where you are going to feel so much better in your relationships, but also just like your home life and just yourself in general. Okay, all of your cups, all of your blessings are there. They have been waiting for you. They have always been meant for you. And yeah, it's all going to be there. If you also want if we're going down the romantic route and you have family coming in here, a family, like starting a family is something that you want, and family can mean anything, like your own kids, adopted kids, pets, furry babies, furry children, anything like that. Um, that's all coming through as well. So I feel like there is a strong sense of finding balance, making choices, planting those seeds, moving forward with them, and then everything else is going to align in place for you. Okay. So even even if you do find somebody romantic to be with, and share your life with, you are still going to have that sense of freedom where the both of you can find balance and freedom, individual freedom, individual rest too. So like if you need to rest and you let your partner know, um, you know, they won't bother you. If they need to rest, you won't bother them. It's this like mutual balance that you are heading towards, but you need to find the balance within yourself. You need to make the choices for yourself. You need to plant the seeds for yourself, filling your own cup first. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at some other oracle cards. Okay, so first one that wants to come through is exit. Riding off into the sunset, riding off into a new chapter, exiting any hardship that you had. Riding off to the light, riding off to the sunlight. You also have ascend. And I feel like ascending to yourself, who you've always meant to be. You have birth coming through, birthing a new chapter in your life. For some of you, this could also be literal birth, but I do feel like this is birthing a new beginning, birthing a new life here, a new chapter in your life. This also makes me think of spring, and if you are in the northern hemisphere as you're watching this, you are going to be stepping into spring. Very soon. I'm recording this on March 19th, 2026. Doesn't matter when you're watching this reading is still meant for you when it finds you. But tomorrow, we are going to be stepping into the spring equinox. Spring starts tomorrow. So that new beginning, I mean, it's, I'll say it's starting now, but it's really going to start tomorrow, and it's just going to progress from there. Um, yes. All right. So we also have past. Past, dealing with the past. Dealing with the past, doing some deep reflection, finding that might, yeah, as you do the reflection and really start letting go of pieces of the past, you're going to be able to heal parts of your present and then therefore your future. And that's just going to help you. Oh, also exiting from your past too. Um, that's just going to help you heal and find that balance even further. And you may also start to have some more like mental clarity, I feel like, where you're going to be able to make these choices for yourself a lot better, a lot easier. Like it's going to come in a lot better for you. Okay, let's see what we can get through with emotion cards here, and then we'll get some affirmation cards, and we'll end your reading here. hmm Okay, so we have a few here. I'm going to see if I feel like some more want to come out of this deck. But we also have anger popping up. So this could be current anger, this could be past anger. But let's go ahead and read what it says. Anger is an unmet need or a boundary that has been crossed. It reminds you to set healthy boundaries to protect yourself. When facing anger, learn to be calm and reflective, discovering growth opportunities within. Okay, so we definitely need to have, I feel like, a healthy relationship with anger, learning to have a healthy relationship with anger, um, and letting go of anger, and also learning what makes you angry, what has made you angry in the past. And you could either express that anger to somebody, or you could just take it in, and I don't mean like expressing anger towards somebody in like an aggressive way or anything like that, but I mean like talking about your anger and letting this person know you made me angry because of this. And just having that sit down talk with them. But if sitting down and talking with that person isn't something that you can do, whether it doesn't feel safe or that person isn't in your life anymore, um, then it's sitting with that anger with yourself and learning how to let that go. We also have hope popping up here. So, hope is a bridge to the future, helping you believe that tomorrow holds greater promise, regardless of today's circumstances. Hold on to hope, as it will be the source of strength to move forward. So, hope. Hold on to that hope for a better future. We have tenderness. Tenderness popping through. And I really feel like this is a tenderness toward yourself. So, tenderness is an emotion of compassion and care, filling you with understanding and sympathy for others and yourself. When tenderness appears in your life, it reminds you to treat yourself and others with love and patience. Okay. On the bottom of the deck here, I do see we have curiosity. So, curiosity is the driving force to explore new things, prompting you to seek answers and expand your horizons. When curiosity appears, it encourages you to explore the unknown, pursue knowledge, and grow into a more well rounded person. Okay, that's definitely very fitting for your reading. On the bottom of the deck here, we also have anxiety coming through, so that could tie in with your uncertainty card as well. So anxiety stems from uncertainty about the future. When this card appears, it reminds you to let go of fear of the future and focus on the present. Only in the here and now can you find true peace. So that's definitely something that you guys need to hear. And there's also sadness coming through as well. So, sadness is an inner healing process that helps you process loss and pain. When you feel sadness, give yourself time and space, as it is the source of strength to start anew, and you have strength coming through. Okay, so as you work through this sadness and anger, anything else that you need, anxiety, anything else that you need to feel, or yeah, feel that you need to let go of, it is your source of strength. So just keep that hope, keep that tenderness to yourself, stay curious, okay? And you're going to be able to move forward into a much better chapter in your life. You're going to feel so much better. So much better. Okay. Let's end here with an affirmation card or a couple. See what wants to pop out. Like this one as well. And that one. Okay. And this one. All right. So beautiful. All right. We have I am strong, tying in with your strength card here. I am stronger than I think I am. I reject victimhood. My strength is in knowing that all circumstances are temporary. I focus my attention on what's in front of me. I naturally move forward into new phases of life. I am strong. You also have I am open. Vulnerability is my strength, not my weakness. My openness attracts those who are beneficial to my highest good. When I lean into my feelings, I am honoring my truth. When I communicate my feelings in a loving way, I am speaking my truth. I am open. So being open about who you are and when you're ready to, of course, and just how you feel. How you feel. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to show your feelings. Okay. So maybe that's something else that you need to heal from is the idea that you are not allowed to share your emotions. I am transformed. I see the beauty of change. Everything I have been through transformed me into who I am today. I am so much braver. I am so much more caring. I am so much more emotionally intelligent. I am so much more open. I will continue changing and improving. I am transformed. That is so beautiful, and that is definitely something that you really, really need to hear right now. 22 popping up here on this card as well. And that makes me think of the angel number where we are talking about balance and harmony. Okay, so that is definitely coming through for you guys. You also have, last card here, I am resilient. If my mood wavers, it doesn't stay that way permanently. I allow myself to feel my feelings until I can refocus my thoughts on the positive. I do not change myself for being human. I am resilient. So you are transformed, you are open, you are strong, you are resilient. Okay, so that is all I have for you today, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for coming through and watching this. Thank you so much for coming by and watching this reading. I really hope it helped you. I hope it resonated with you, and I just really hope that this all fit for you. This is a very powerful reading. If you enjoyed this reading, you can go ahead and leave a like down below, comment, subscribe. In the description below, there are also links to my TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So if you would like to follow me on those platforms as well, it'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, other than that, that's all I've got. I'm sending you so much love, healing, and blessings your way. I am wishing you all the best during this journey, and I hope that, or I love you guys. You're amazing, and I really hope to see you in the next video.